The app right now allows our customers to basically do two things. One is control your heating remotely, as in you can actually either select your mode, as in schedule, for instance, manual or off, right? So on the top corner, you would be able to select the three modes, and then very quickly you can jump into setting up your target temperature. So for instance, if I'm in manual mode, that would basically mean that the 20 degrees would last until I actually change it. And here very quickly I can just scroll up and down and select the target temperature that I like to do. What is nice about it is that actually when you actually select the target temperature, you have a confirmation that actually this happened. And if you turn it up, for instance, so higher than your current outside temperature, you would see here a confirmation of when the boiler is on, which is very nice. And the second part of the feature is basically the control of the hot water. And again, if you go to the hot water screen, you can then here see not only the current status, as in the off position right now. You can set a schedule, you can turn it on, and you can turn it off via the slider on the top. So for instance, if I would turn it on, then this would change to on very quickly. That would basically mean that the hot water is on, so you can use it. And one nice feature that we have on the hot water that is actually very useful is the boost. Boosting means that if I click on boost, the hot water would turn on only for 1 hour. Aside from these two basically screens, what we have is one feature that is the scheduling bit, and that's actually what people find most useful, because right now, as you know, the current thermostats are very hard to program, and not many people actually manage to get it. So what we have done is basically simplify it a lot by providing one screen where you can actually see your days of the week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. And you have here downwards all the 4 events that you can actually edit. An event is basically a set time, start and end time, and a target temperature that you set. And then when you're in schedule mode, it will actually follow this pattern. If then you want to edit one event, it's very simple. You just click, you go into one screen where you can basically, you know what date you're editing. You can then define your target temperature for the current event. You can then click start, and it shows what start of the time you have. So for instance, I want to start at 6:30. I want it to end at, I don't know, 5:30. And as simple as that, you just save it and it's done. So extremely simple. And the last bit actually that most people find very useful is you can replicate the same day. So for instance, if I have 3 days are the same and then the 4 remaining days of the week are different, I would just click Tuesday, for instance, and I copy it to Wednesday and Thursday. And then you just click save, and it's saved across. The whole system basically involves hardware to be installed at your house. The hardware is composed of 3 pieces. So there's a boiler module, which is basically this bit. Then you have a hub that is connected to the internet, which is what communicates the whole system. And you have your wireless thermostat, which is what you basically then use to control your heating at home.